Hey, it's me, MLB. Here is part 10 of Yin and Yang. Enjoy. I'm not scared, you shot back, a nervous ball bunching up in your gut. Hey, it's okay, Jirou said. I have a group of girls that are good with this kind of thing. Want to hang? Let's chill. You blinked at her, unsure of what she was saying exactly, but again she seemed friendly, and your tail usually alerted you to whenever someone was being shady, but it was laying quietly, so you nodded to her. Sweet, she said. I'll go get my things and text him. We'll go to the cafe around the corner, yeah? That nervous ball in your gut turned to anxiety, and you just reflexively bit down on your jaw. Yeah, you said firmly, like you had just agreed to a duel. The tension was real. Jirou eyed you a little, then nodded and turned to go. Meet you at the gates, yeah? She called over her shoulder. You just nodded. This whole day had been so confusing to you. People were speaking in riddles, things between you and Ojiro had been really weird, you were having to brave the cafe thing again, too much. But you were tough, and you wanted to find out what to do about this Ojiro controlling your quirk thing, and as soon as possible, please. So getting your bag and things quickly, you headed off down the hall to meet up with Jirou at the front gates. Meanwhile, Jirou was assembling the dream team. Uraraka, Hagakure, Asui, Momo, and of course, Mina. Hey, Jirou sent to the girls' chat. Meet me and Yin at the cafe around the corner. The girl needs some help in love, but she doesn't know it's love. Keep it on the DL. The first person to reply was Mina, and she just sent back the eyes emoji. Just come, Jirou sent back with a smirk on her face. Mina then replied with the running emoji, and Jirou shook her head as she put her phone away. She knew that she could rely on Mina to be all in. That chick was always up in someone else's business if it had anything to do with anything relationship related. Jirou waited for you to arrive, and then you both walked down to the cafe. It was a quiet walk there. Jirou was thinking about something else, and you were going over the mental checklist of things that you had to do when at the cafe. At least you had done a run-through once with Ojiro. Your mind pulled up images of him smiling at you, and your heart did a backflip. You missed him. Okay, here we are, Jirou said, snapping you back to the present as she pushed the cafe doors open for you. You put your hands up like you were about to fight the door, and then realised that you were supposed to walk through, so quickly dropped your arms and stepped in. No sooner had you entered, Mina came barrelling in behind you. Did I miss anything? She gasped, hands on knees, her ragged breathing giving away just how fast Sis had run. You actually ran, Jirou asked with deadpan surprise, turning to face Mina. Yo, this is important, Mina wheezed. You were just trying to make sense of what these two were saying, but were chalking up a great big zero. Jirou directed you and Mina to a round table near the back of the cafe, and you all sat down, pretty much at the same time as the other girls arrived, and they all gave you a warm greeting as they also walked in and sat down as well. Oh, this cafe does the most delicious cakes. Let's get a sample tray, Momo gushed excitedly. Yeah, you organise it, Momo, Jirou said, looking at you. Okay, do you remember everyone? She asked you. You shook your head in a no response as you looked around at everyone. Okay, I'll do quick introductions and you can hit us with the problem, yeah? We'll help you sort it out, Jirou said kindly, but in a bland voice. You nodded again. Okay, Momo? Jirou gestured to the girl with the ponytails and a sweet smile. She waved at you. Then Mina? Mina grinned at you and you nodded. You did remember her. Uraraka? Uraraka gave you a cute little smile and a wave, and you nodded again. You definitely remembered her. Her touch to your arm was nothing like Ojiro's. That much you did remember. Hagakure? You looked over to a floating top. Hi Yin, I wanted to come and greet you today, but I didn't get a chance, sorry. It's okay, you said in a small voice. And Asui. The cute frogette tilted her head to the side and gave you a closed-eyed, closed-lipped smile. You nodded. So, tell us what's happening, Yin, Mina bubbled while Momo and Uraraka were discussing what to get the group. You suddenly felt shy. It's okay if you don't want to tell us, Ribbit, Asui said reassuringly. You took a second to breathe, thinking about what to say. I don't know how to say it, but I want to get to the bottom of it, you thought, sitting straighter than before and eyeballing Mina. Okay, I'll start from the beginning, you said. Momo and Uraraka stopped talking. This was the first time that they had heard you say more than one word. Okay, I met Ojiro at martial arts training. He was nice to me from the start. No one's nice to me, you added, so I noticed it. And then he's always been helping me, without wanting anything in return. Mina nodded. Yep, that's him. You nodded in acknowledgement. Then I started to notice my quirk started playing up whenever he was around. Oh, Momo asked. I came in just before your introduction this morning, so I missed it. What is your quirk? You extended your tail and wound it up your back and then out of your sleeve, and the girls looked at it curiously. It's an appendage, he said. What can you do with it? Momo asked. Lots of things. I can use it to lift me up. I can use it as a whip. It extends and retracts, fans out. Can get spikes on it if I'm really riled up. You listed, pointing to your fingers with each new thing that you added. How is it activated? Momo then asked. How do you control it? I'm not really sure. I can just make it move, but I feel strongest when I'm angry, and I guess it acts best when I'm ready to fight. Ojiro makes me feel like I don't want to fight, and that makes my tail go really weak. I don't like it, so I told him to stay away from me. But I like him being around. It's really confusing. What's happening? You asked, your walls crumbling down as you gave Momo a slightly begging look. Yin, can you look Ojiro in his eyes, or do you have to look away? Mina suddenly asked. Your eyes shot wide open and you stared at her. No, I can't. I have to look away. Is this part of the problem? You asked, thinking that you had just connected some of the puzzle. Is it his eyes? If I don't look him in the eye, then will my strength come back, but then I can still be around him? Mina did her best not to giggle and gave you a gentle smile. I'm sorry, that's not the answer, but I think I can help with this. Your face lit up. Finally, light at the end of the tunnel. What is it? You asked, starting to get a little excited, and your tail waved around inside your school shirt. Yin, she said, leaning forward and reaching for your hand across the table. You're about to level up in your quirk, and we're all going to help you, okay? You looked down at her hand on yours. It was warm and friendly. A very small smile pulled at your lips. Okay, I'm ready, you said, looking around at all the girls. Mina knows. She knows. She knows. We'll find out next Wednesday how it goes. Oh my gosh, I'm a poet and I didn't even know it. See you all then.